Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a lovely day. I know, I'm ridiculously late. But sometimes you have to catch up with what's going on in real life. Your love is a model. So apparently I can change what I'm wearing. With E. Okay, we got footprints. More footprints. Oh, cat footprints. Whoop. Trying to see how the cat left the area. To see how the cat entered the area. Your love is a model. Anyways. Looks like the cat has been here. So the achievement for this particular place... Let me make sure my audio is not too loud. Because it's loud in my ears. Dare we even trust that StreamerBot's actually doing its job? Probably shouldn't. Close that, we'll close that. Let's do some of these. I need to find the gnome. In all likelihood, the gnome is probably in here already in one of these. That's only a little bit disturbing. I have to find the gnome because the event, is that the right word? Is that the word you're actually looking for? You hacking no-brain derpy derp, I say to myself, because all of a sudden my brain is like exiting. Apparently I need to find a gnome and then ride around the Ferris wheel with a gnome. I was hoping there might actually be a gnome inside somewhere here, but I'm not seeing one. Okay, I've looked in all of them now, so the gnome is not here. Let me find out where the gnome is, because I obviously can't do this. Ferris wheel. Gnome. Power wash simulator location. Gnome is located on top of the Helter Skelter building. Say that I can see it, that's all your face, so what else see that you're okay, so instead of breathing, then you walk away. Hey buddy, you look terrifying. Something so subliminal. Pain in your head together you talk. It's in space like you're lost in your thoughts. Surrounded by your paper walls. Tell me what's been going on. Ooh, tell me what's been going on. Ooh. I was so caught up thinking about myself. Never took time to listen. Couldn't see that you were going through hell. Now you're cold and distant. You say you're fine, but your heart is bleeding. Feed me those signs, but they lost the meaning. I know something isn't right. See the demons in your eyes. I know you're afraid. I feel you getting lost. Feel you trailing off. Feel it in your words when you say there's nothing wrong. There's something so subliminal about the way that your hands shake whenever you talk. Stare into space like you're lost in your thoughts. I may have to hold on to it for an entire cycle.
face like you're lost and your thoughts surrounded by your paper wall. Tell me what's been going on. I don't know if the gnome is supposed to be placed. Yeah, I have a feeling I need to actually put him down. Oh, nope. I had to hold him. Sweet. All done. Get out of here! The achievement, by the way, is called Best Buds, which is why it's funny. I just chucked him out. Heckin' gnomes. That's okay. Midnight Thoughts? Your name is weird characters. I assume that's what that says. We just taking it day by day. It's all good. Always remember that just because we stream a lot doesn't mean that you always have to be here. Don't ever feel required. With stream to take our mind off of all of our stresses. We don't want people too stressed because they're like, no, I'm missing stream. No. It's okay. So yeah, anyways, this. Vertigo. I am unpleasant. I do not like it. It's unpleasant and I don't like it. Yeah, the mayor's setting me up. The mayor's making it look like this is my fault. Because I use so much water. So much water. I never trusted time that you didn't look inside. The feelings combined. Feelings of the night. My feelings come alive. Nyx was laughing so much today. And now our belly is super sore, and I'm unhappy about it. Write it down. Compromising me out. Compromising me out. Ugh. One second here. I guess. Oh, look at the volcano! The volcano! Well, they didn't put any music on, but now I kind of want to keep music on in case they actually do play some music. Yeah, I was gonna get off. Oh, I know what I can do. Oh, but that actually ended the game. Oh well. As I recall, Oh, if you exit out and then you come back in, it'll replay the dialogue. So, in theory, well, maybe not. I'm just gonna rush to 40% to get to see if it actually does play music. I think most people will be playing music for themselves by this point in the game. As you might notice, I have the music turned on, but there's no music to be had because there isn't really any music in the game. Like, what's still dirty? The top of it. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Not looking good for the music? Son of a bitch. Give it up music! You promised me music! I want to hear the music! Like her initials are BS. My rave generators are goners, so sorry, mate. No! I wanted to listen to that music. It's probably a good thing, considering she was going to, like, make the Ferris wheel go super fast to match the rave music, which, sounds like a safety hazard. There's some level of cautionary tale involved in doing that. If you don't get any music, I'm gonna put my music back on it. The strings can around her waist. I'm gonna run, you better hide her. Better yet, you find out where you live. The shadow, there's an apple. The scene, the moon goes up and down and round and round and then I'm telling what you gonna do next. Itty bitty spider with the itty bitty liner and she might just come for. You should always keep with one eye open. Oh, that I could mind to always look over your shoulder. She's the itty bitty spider with the itty bitty liner and she might just come for. Oh, if you love the time of day, baby, that's your first mistake. She will follow you, hold on, you'll know that you'll control that your sweetheart. And there's out there, she's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty lighter, and you should always sleep with one eye open. You gotta keep in mind to always look over your shoulder. Itty bitty spider with the itty bitty lighter, just come for you. Not exactly sure what the graffiti's meant to say. It's like, it looks like it says the Sloanes. Hello, Rakuyo. How you doing? Honestly, these bots that Siri bot occasionally bans are the funniest fucking names. Sweaty concealment. Ew. Dude. No. Yeah? What happened? Oh, that kind of disappearing. I was like, oh my god, is there some shady shit going down at the business? Cause that's not cool. Well, it becomes your problem if you get hurt because of it. But I would suspect that you wouldn't do something unsafe. I say, try not to think of the many times you've hurt yourself. But on a serious note, I believe that you would refuse unsafe work, because you're smart. Yeah, exactly. No, that's generally what cutting corners is. It's when you know, use less materials, which may or may not make things more unsafe, but the more corners you cut, the more likely it is that something you do will become unsafe. And by you, I just mean the person who is doing the corner cutting. Ain't nobody gonna report you. Sometimes it's good to just say it out loud so that if you ever need to fucking call it out, you've already said it out loud, so it's in your head, and you can be like, you know, I did definitely see this, like, back in June, and, you know, this needs to fucking stop. If it needs to be called out. Oh, woof. No, don't get scapegoated by the frickin' inspector, no! Uncool. Creek adds to the charm. Theoretically speaking. I mean, they used to do that in Japan. They'd make the floors, like, super creaky on purpose. In part because it actually made them a lot more likely to survive earthquakes, because they already had some movement in them. But it also meant, like, it was an early detection system. Like, you could literally hear any time someone was walking around at night, because the floors all creak. It's a ticking in my ear, no. Near the end, it'll till I disappear, no. Look beyond the waves and come face to face and you go the way. I can't believe this game. Yeah, the Ferris wheel moving, but I'm not moving, so I can just sort of like clean the same objects over and over again. The only problem is cleaning the buckets are kind of like... Yeah, I was trying to read it too. It looks like it was backwards. It was like Gothel was here, which actually, to be fair, there is like a... There was a character in the game earlier whose name was Gothel. Instead of Hansel and Gretel, it was like Handel and Gothel or something like that. But it was mirrored. Imagine trying to avoid the Disney lawsuit by not using the words Hansel and Gretel just in case Disney decides that they have an exclusive right to those names. The fact that it's a fairy tale that's in the public domain has never stopped Disney from trying to frickin' copyright things before. Disney gives exactly zero shits. What do you mean we don't own it? Only Steamboat Willie Mickey. Though, over time they will lose more of the Mickeys. As it fucking should be. Fucking vengeance for poor UBI Works. If you don't know who UBI Works is, he's the guy who created Mickey Mouse. I'd be like, wait a second, what? Yes, I was the sole animator and largely the character designer for Mickey Mouse. Does he get any credit? Only in the very first few Disney shorts where his name is actually credited as the lead animator, and then Walt Disney decided that his name needed to be much bigger because, after all, he payrolled it. And he stole the credit from the creator, and when UB kind of went, fuck you, Disney was like, well, I will just delete your existence. Starting to think that I could probably walk up the A-frame. Really? That's what we chose to do. Alright, well, whatever. Yeah, I noticed the volcano's active. It hasn't been in every previous episode that's been outside. Not the screen shake. Not the screen shake. Like, it's beautiful, except when it's smoking like it is right now, and then the little screen shake. It's supposed to do that, yeah? That's what volcanoes do. Generally speaking, that's what they do. Go to the 7th layer of hell? Or are you doing the 7th layer of hell? Seems very spicy down there. What does the water bill look like, right? Especially considering apparently that the town that I'm in is going through a drought right now. Like, what the hell am I even doing? I think I've got them all now. That's why my title on Twitch right now is about the mayor, because the mayor apparently caused the drought and he's blaming me for the problem. And now he's skipped town and I'm sitting here holding the bag like, what? So yeah, yes, this game about washing random objects actually has plot. It's kind of funny. Get in, please? Thank you. This is the one that has the milkshake barf all over the ground. Gross. What are physics? Baby, don't hurt me. I'll stay beside you, I'm never letting you go. I've been lost and alone and I that I will guide you home. like a temple, when I take it back, gotta let it go. I know some different ways, and I sit up for your head. To make way. Itchy face. Yeah, I think the pods are clean now. Oh, sweet. Oh, hey, Tommy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, put your foot up and take a rest. Heck. Sweets. Ferris wheel is roasting. You're a legend. Just the nick of time too. With the regeneration blown, we've had to stick with the original one, and the classic vibe of the artwork really fits at the slower pace. Techno Ferris wheel was probably a terrible idea anyway. So turning my attention to Cracker's Keith, the world's first techno caterpillar roller coaster. Subway platform, hell yeah! Okay, what's the achievement for the subway? Light. Ooh, and it's by your side, be your guiding light. Oh. So we're looking for the achievement for the subway. Achievement for the subway. I know there is one because I've seen it a couple times. I'm just not seeing it now. Subway platform. Complete the advertising boards first. You're guiding light. get the impression that this place closed in 1984. I'm not sure why I think that, but, goodbye. Oh, 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 I'm still, oh, 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 oh. I've been sitting, resting. Yeah, he took off. Catman, dirty always lies. Also, this disclaimer needs to be read. This political advert is sponsored by the Jeff Jefferson 1984 election campaign ad. Jeff Jefferson, the 13th, would like to make it clear that he's talking metaphorically about cleaning up the city and has no intention of getting on his expensively tailored knees and scrubbing the city, or any kind of manual labor for that matter. Okay, that should be the achievement. Yes. Well, the thing is, like, there's a conspiracy that people are stealing cats to sacrifice to the volcano god, and the volcano god right now, or the volcano right now, which was just a mountain that was in the far distance, is now smoking. I'm certain none of this is a problem, though. I mean, why would it be? And the mayors allowed some strange company to come in and start digging illegally, using all of the water in the river to do so. Creating a drought that just makes me look bad. Well, I'm glad the electricity's not on. I'd been dead. Then why have the cats disappeared? I mean, watching a lot of cat videos on YouTube lately, and I'm just gonna say, there's a lot of cats that think they're perfectly hidden when they're behind a sheer curtain. And or a curtain that doesn't quite reach past their chest area. Am I saying cats are stupid? I'm just saying they don't exactly necessarily have a good perception of exactly how much of their body's covered. I saw this clip, and occasionally I just think about it. How the hell you get into this particular situation? But she opens her front door, and there is a whole fucking tiger out there. And she almost opens the door wide enough to almost you can see both eyes of the tiger. The tiger looks quite surprised, which is probably the only fucking reason why she's able to close the door. And I'm just like, what do you do in that circumstance? There's a whole ass tiger in your at your front door. What are you supposed to do about that? I just. You get this impression the tiger's like, I didn't think knocking would work. Is it possible you want more? I just want you for myself, and that's to be done. Tension I was hoping for, I was still Hey, Howie, how you doing? So much cleaning. The only thing this isn't picking up really quickly is the oil, but there doesn't seem to be too much oil. I mean, as well it shouldn't, but, like, it does actually get rid of the oil if you hold the stream on it long enough. What other games do I play? All sorts of games. Card games, puzzle games, first-person shooters, horror games, mystery games. Basically anything but sports games and MOBAs. We also sing and do art and all sorts of stuff. We hanging out, we doing stuff. Just thinking. Yeah, I mean, I'm not very interested in sports games just because I don't really follow sports anymore. I mean, other than hockey in the most vague of ways. But yeah, the way that like all those sports games have gotten so scummy about microtransactions and DLCs and like the fact that the players whose likenesses and names that they use don't make any money off the games is also just really scummy. I'd be like, are you in a subway cleaning the rails? Yes! Yes, I am! And we're trying not to think about that too hard. And they put these oil stains on here just to remind me that I'm not immortal in terms of like just being able to wave and clean. I actually have to pay attention slightly. It just dawned on me that I'm like literally playing this game because I like just want some modicum of control in my life. Oh, that sucks. $110. That is not cool. It's not cool they ripped you off like that, because I know you wouldn't have gotten much for that. See, there needs to be, like, in my opinion, like, the students need some sort of, like, I don't know, union or something, like, for the NFL ones especially, because they're the ones who get their likenesses ripped off. Where, like, it's guaranteed that, like, the proceeds go towards the students and their careers. I don't think EA would ever agree to that, but they fucking should. Easy on me. Go easy. Yep. Barely any upgrades in terms of graphical quality for the most part. Like, they just literally input the stats that other people have gained, and then they make a bank, like, make major bank off of releasing the same game year after year after year. Me wonders if you could actually remove an oil stain with a power washer. I don't think you can. I mean, you might destroy the concrete underneath the oil, but I don't think you could actually, like... Oh, what, one of the fighting games? Yeah, the DBZ fighting games are a massive ripoff too. Because it's exactly the same thing. It's exactly the same game as last time, only with a slightly different cast based on whatever's current in the anime. You might get maybe one or two new characters, and it's basically the same goddamn game as last time. I swear to God, at least some of it is like literally torturing people who are fans of the franchise. And basically being like, are you a real fan? You get if it's another $80 for no reason? I don't know. You might not be a real fan if you don't give us another $80 for exactly the same product every year. Yep. I had a friend, like a friend, an otaku, and he called himself that. Yes, he did. Who really, really, really wanted to like have everything from one series he was watching, and like just literally watching this guy make himself go broke, trying to like just have one, trying to find all the rare shit, and I'm just like, why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you like buying into the bullshit? And then for what? The next season, it's gonna be exactly the same thing. They'll bring out another season of your fucking anime, and then you'll have to do this all over again with all new gotchas and plushies and fucking figs and... I swear they do these things to like burn you out on it, and then when you're like, why did you do this to me? They're like, no, you did it to yourself. It's fun until you realize that, you know, you're literally paying rent and buying minifigs, like, and not eating. Like, that's actually one of the things about, like, even idol culture, which is not exclusive to Japan, but definitely has issues there too, where it's shit for the idols, but it's also shit for the fans, because the idea of just excess being improving that you're actually a real fan is like harmful and gross, like, because I mean it encourages deep obsession and gross behavior, because, you know, I spent $3,000 on your merch, you kind of owe me something in return, or, you know, this person now notices me, sort of thing. And it's like, okay, but hear me out, don't spend $3,000 on their merch, and then you won't have that creepy expectation, because, you know, you've literally driven yourself to distraction / just like self-harm in order to like qualify to maybe meet your idol, and you get like 20 seconds with them, and how can you not feel bitter about it? It's toxic. Don't do that. Oh my god. Wait. No! No! I was like, oh, I'm done! I'm... Nope. Off we go again. I know that feel. I know that feel. Wow, I'm just running through a list of celebrities in my head that I would like to meet one day, and then I real. Oh no! The first three I thought are dead! Ah! No! That's why you should meet your idols before they die. Not hold it against them if you're stupid enough to buy all the merch. If you're wondering who they are, the first one I thought of was Malcolm McDowell, who's just a fantabulous actor. And if you don't know who he is, he's the guy from A Clockwork Orange. Did I just wrongly say that? Yes, no. A Clockwork Orange. He passed away, and then I was like, oh, well, who else would I like to be? And I'm like, oh, Queen Elizabeth. Oh, fuck. And then I was like, okay, well, someone from music. And I was like, David Bowie. Oh, no! Anyways, people should stop dying, except for people I don't like. Those people can keep dying. Oh, hey, Mystery Singer. Oh, thank frick. Okay. Hon, just to let you know, like, generally speaking, it's considered very bad form to come into someone's, like, channel over and over again advertising your own videos. And I know, I encouraged you to, like, you know, try it out, see if you like it. And it's fun that you are enjoying yourself, but in general, I ask that people don't advertise their stuff in the channel because it's not nice. I am very happy that you are having fun because that's the whole idea is express yourself. You have fun with it. It's something that streamers sort of understand, but I also get that someone who's just sort of like starting out, having fun, making YouTube videos, may not necessarily know that sort of rule of thumb. But yes, streamers are generally speaking very cautious about like advertising themselves in someone else's chat, just because it's considered to be bad form. Sort of a do unto others, because like, you know, you would be annoyed if people were like, you like that? Come look at this on your channel, sort of thing. Woo! Satisfying. This song reminds me of Katamari music. No, it's a Power Wash Simulator. It's the original one. That is so true. Technically, it's called No Copyright Sounds, but yes, if you're like this sounds like Roblox music, that's because it's copyright-free music. I realize now that's why a lot of people are like, do you play Roblox? I'm like, oh, you know what? No, I don't, but yes, I understand why you're asking. No, I'm not an enjoyer of Roblox music. I am an enjoyer of music, and Roblox creators happen to use this music extremely often for their stuff. Because after all, it's copyright free, which is nice. Yeah, my cousin actually plays Zenless Zone Zero. I never got into it, mostly because I was kind of burned out on gacha games by then. It does look cool, I will say that. The characters are really cool looking and whatnot, but it's just one of those things where I always get, like, I try not to get, like, super sad about gacha games, but my brain just will not let go of the fact that maybe I could get, and then I didn't get, and then I get upset about it. Not upset, upsad. I'm like, and I'm like, okay, no, it's fine. But, you know, I don't need to have those little pangs of, but maybe if I spent money. No, I shouldn't spend money. Right, yo. So my buddy Rakuyo and I met through a game called Demon Waifu, which is actually the last game that I played that I definitely spent money on. What's the funny thing though, Mystery Singer? It came on Xbox 2 days ago, you're already level 37? Are you kinda hack-a-lackin'? You report his ass? Oh, Subway Sisters built using bricks. That's a completely useless thing. I was hoping he would actually explain like why the subway station got closed in the first place. But no, he's like, it was made using a lot of bricks, which will not actually reach the moon if you stack them up. Okay, I don't care about that. What happened in 1984? Oh, even better. When you nail someone, you got the video evidence. Hell yeah. I'm sorry, that's possibly my fault. I do not make a very good demon waifu. There's not even any titties to be seen. You know, I could just choose to not do this upside down. I mean, but you gotta have the excellent emoji. Look at these boobies. Aww. It's so funny the amount of things that, like, as a kid, I found incredibly frustrating and boring, like cleaning my room, that I would like literally kill to be able to do right now. My room is a goddamn mess, and I can't do anything about it because I'm not allowed to lift anything right now. I hate it. It's driving me bonkers. What is this? Just grime and lichen? Lichen? Which is it? I've heard it said both ways. The bane of my existence is the reading versus speaking thing. But like, I've read so many words, but I don't actually know how they're pronounced aloud. Aww! But we care. And I don't want to say I need you because, like, that feels really creepy and personal and, like, not okay, but, like, people around you need you. You are appreciated. I mean, put it this way: nobody has any experience being like a senior at all. They become one, then they are one, and then they stop being one. So, it's just a passage at that point, a thing that people go through. But don't worry, you'll do fine because ain't nobody has experience doing it. And if they do, like, bitch, like, why ain't you graduated? I like this graffiti. It's really detailed. The graffiti in this game is really cool. Like, I deeply respect the people who went to all the trouble of drawing all of that. Just so that I can, like, spray it off of the tiles. One thing I do like about this game is as you clean things, especially like underground like this, it gets like brighter. Like it actually feels like it's becoming cleaner. I don't know if it's like an atmospheric thing that they've added into the game where as you clean, it like makes everything like brighter. Or if there's some sort of like light effect that they use to like kind of push that aesthetic. Oh, sometimes that's the best company you can get. But it also sucks when you've got like when you've like gone through school with like older friends and then they've all graduated. You can take some frosh with ya. Train them up. To be fair, that's why I got into tutoring in university. Like, the friends I made during frosh year were all seniors, and they kind of moved on, so... One of the most annoying and stupid things in the entire world is, like, we're disabled. In a university, that's when we found out we, like, had learning disabilities and whatnot. And we were doing tutoring, and when we found out we had disabilities, and we were trying to get, to be fair, just a note taker for a class where we didn't understand what the frickin' prof was saying, because she mumbled! They were like, well, you can't be a tutor and actually receive like a have a note taker. I'm just like, bitch, just because I don't understand what a word this bitch is saying, and like I need help understanding what she's saying, doesn't mean that I can't teach somebody something. Then I tutored off the books because fuck that shit. It's definitely a nice way to meet people who are like... Like, I'd have to say, of all the people that I tutored, only one of them was actually, like, not somebody who just needed, like, encouragement, if that makes any sense. Like, they were all plenty smart enough to do what they needed to do. They just really needed someone to tell them what the right way to do it was. I only ever met one person who I tried to tutor, and they were very much like, no, I don't care if they give me failing grades. I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. I'm just like, so you're not interested in learning how to do it so that the teachers will actually give you good grades? And the answer was, no, because I don't have to. And I was like, what? To this day, that encounter haunts me. I still have no clue what she expected out of frickin' university, because her belief was that she could just hand in assignments any way she wanted to, and if the teachers gave her a bad mark, that was the teacher being wrong, and she didn't have to change how she did it. And I'm just like, and she also didn't even expect the teachers to like give up and just eventually give her good marks. No, she fully expected to fail. And I was like, that doesn't make any like, do you want to move on from year one studies sort of thing? And it was like, I don't have to. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, I've been friends with lifers. Hell, I dated a lifer briefly. But that's not lifer attitude, even. That's not even like, I'm just gonna keep on taking new subjects and just do university for my entire fucking life. No. This was literally like, I intend to fail. Because I don't have to do it any other way. And no one can make me. I like that they actually put the tactile floor in, for my vision impaired buddies. A quiet truth. I really like the feel of tactile floor through my shoes. I think it feels really neat and I love it. I be rolling, I like it like this. Yeah, I like it like this. I guess. It is one of those situations where there are all sorts of people in this world, and from time to time you just meet one that shocks you to your core for reasons you wouldn't ever expect. Funny, because some of the early artwork I did for the design of our character definitely had a cigarette. It's just an 80s thing. Like, everybody was chain smoking in 80s movies, you know? Unless they were underage. Like, that's like the only people who weren't smoking. If this game didn't lag out so badly, I'd probably turn on my VTube, but my regular VTube model and show you the full design. I'm invisible. It's your fault. You are young. There we go. Let's see how laggy we get. Maybe the lag was due to the me having too much stuff on my hard drive. Hard to say though. No, this video game is a resource hog. It's very, very pretty, and that's largely the reason why it's a resource hog. It's like it's tracking every single nibble of dirt, whether or not it's been removed or not. Yeah, it's definitely lagging. I mean, Minecraft's the same way, right? Like, you can restrict it all you like, but if it's a resource hog, it's a resource hog. It just says, it's mine. Oh, I don't know what to do, what's right, so I don't know what to see us come by. Hey, getting your forklift license is amazeballs. Like, that is... Getting forklift certified is so good. To be honest, one of my friends from high school, she got forklift certified, and it got her into so many jobs that, like, otherwise she wouldn't have been able to, like, touch. What she really wanted to learn how to do was weld, but, like, in general, like, when you're working in, certain industries, it's one of those things where that extra little forklift certification means you can kind of like work at a warehouse and also work on other stuff as well. I lost track of her after a while. I wonder what she's up to now. So true. To be fair, the next upgrade I really need for my computer is RAM. Oh my god, I just realized it's 2:30 in the morning. I'm like, why am I so tired? Gee, I wonder. Oh my god, I just remembered. I've gotta actually like hold ideas in my head for like a period of time, cause like just remembered that I wanted to play Path of Exile 2 again, and I haven't done that yet. only as a person who can draw like yourself, do you ever think in the back of your mind, just tell me you make some R18 stuff? I have done. But in general, this is the rule of thumb about R18. I work a lot better when I am streaming, because I've got an audience and I can't just fuck around and not work. And you're not allowed to draw naughty things on Twitch, or on YouTube for that matter, so that immediately quells any desire to really make any naughty stuff. But have I done? Yes, in the past, I totally have. I mean, you like when you go to animation school, like when you go to art school, and you learn how to draw anatomy. You learn how you get to see the naked people. You draw the naked people. Mayor Jeff Jefferson 10? So, like, the Jeff Jeffersons have been mayor forever? Actually really funny. I've, like, had someone be like, what can you draw? I'm like, everything. And they're like, well, no, I mean, like, what can you draw? I'm like, everything. What do you want me to draw? But, I mean, there are certain things you can't draw. I'm like, nah. What do you want me to draw? I can't promise that my, like, if it's in a really specific style that I haven't had much practice at, like, I don't know, if you wanted me to draw, like, Five Nights at Freddy's, those animatronics, I would probably take me a slightly longer time to draw your OC that is one of those characters, but I would eventually. It's all the same process. True. And to be fair, anime is one of my weaker points because there's so many different... Like, people are like, oh, just draw anime. And you're like, okay, that's like saying draw a Western cartoon. Just any. And you're like, well, what kind? Can you give me examples? Because there's actually a fair bit of difference between something from, like, the 90s versus the 70s versus modern anime, which also comes with, like, 500,000 million style. Like, are we talking JoJo, or are we talking, you know, Sailor Moon? There's a wide variety. The last time I designed a tattoo for someone, that was their question. Like, what can you draw? I'm like, just tell me what you want me to draw. And then they're like, well, could you draw something incredibly naughty? I'm like, are you sure you want that tattooed on your body? And they're like, oh, I was just curious if you could. I'm like, yes, I can. Once you get to a certain point, yes, you can. It might take a little longer because I might have to do a whole lot of sketching and reference work. But yeah, no, I can. It. And then they were like, okay, I want a dragon holding a gem. I'm like, for fuck's sake. I mean, let's put it this way. You could actually do that right now, and no one can stop you. Your mileage may vary depending on whether or not you're about to wake up your entire household, but technically no one can stop you. You just might have consequences after. Let's save this bitch. Let's go back. Go to menu. Okay, now I need to go to bed. Because it is now 2:30 and I really should go to bed. We will be back around 10... Or what am I saying? We will be back around noonish EST. We'll be working on some artwork, provided we actually get out of bed and there are no troubles in the household, because those always sometimes pop up. But yeah, if you aren't already subbed on the YouTubes, feel free to like and subscribe. It always helps us out and it gives us lots of stuff that we can do. The sooner we get to the threshold of subscribers that we need in order to monetize, we've almost got enough hours in too, and of watchable playtime, so that all works out. I will sleep in sweet dreams. Yes, I will. So let's do a quick little refresh here on Twitch. If you're already following on Twitch, feel free to give us a follow. We stream every day, twice a day, because we never don't. We hope to see y'all again soon. I am perfection. See who's around. We're gonna head on over to Stephen Lee, who's playing some Mario Kart World. We will see you guys later. Y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all have a good night.